Guys, welcome back to another episode of Modern Skyblock 3 with Haley, and we are picking up a little bit after we left off. We have done some off-camera work in between episodes, so let's jump right in. Alright, first off, let's do a little housekeeping here with some comments. I wanted to give a thank you to Linda, who also gave a potential suggestion for these wonderful sticks that we are collecting, and or it actually may be a good idea for the logs. I put all the sticks over here in our combustion heater, but as we're going to get into today, worked hard. As we're going to get into today, we're going to possibly, we'll see, get into Botania. And in Botania, one of the earliest onsets of fuel is using the endo flames. So the idea is I can set up, I have an automatic setup that I currently use, and everything I use for Botania for endo flame. So all these sticks that we have here, as well as the logs, they're going to be used in our endo flame to help get a lot of mana. So I can't wait to get into that. I also want to give a thank you to Catherine, who gave a very good comment about my crystal shard situation. Now, I'm not using her idea, but I just want to go ahead and read that comment. And in case you guys want to go back and read that, is the comments in the last video, which I forgot what number I'm on. But if you go back and read the comment in the last video. So she suggested making an infinite pool of water. She uses a cross shape for this for the speed water flow, and use a block of lava above it, so that way it kind of doesn't spray when it contain it. What this is going to do is going to create a smooth stone generator. I've never actually done that before, but by making a smooth stone generator, I can actually have automatic stone going here to making the ore. So she said placing the arrangement, I'll go back and read the comment. Placing the arrangement above the condenser means that I don't have to worry about shards, so I don't even have to worry about my crystal shard situation, but it gives the ore instead of having to actually get the ingot. So that is a possible scenario, and it's a really good idea, but I decided to go a different route, Catherine. I hope you're not offended by my choice in the situation. What I've actually done here, if you look up there, I've made another alchemical fusion table. So you can see I've got the fusion table up here, and I've got something, again, it's not completely automatic. The smooth stone situation might be better. I just have to check and see the output ratio of the ore versus the ingots. But what I've done up here, I'm going to scroll up here. I've got kind of a recipe set up to make alchemical glass. Now I've got plenty of alchemical glass left. I made a bunch more tertiary alchemical dust here. And so the alchemical glass, so I made a ton of that. Remember that recipe is just sand, the crystal shards, and the, what's the green stuff? What's this called? Let me look at a recipe for that real quick. The prismarine crystals. So by using one crystal shard and some sand, I get alchemical glass, and alchemical glass will turn into 16 crystal shards. And I've got that floating down here into a hopper, and the hopper is going into a chest, and the chest is going into another hopper down here, which is automatically filling in the crucible inserter. So it's just a way to kind of automatic, and I've got a ton of ores that are being created, so that keeps all of this full until that one stack of alchemical glass complete. And as you know, that smelts down into the crystal fluid, which goes to the 2 fluid droppers, shows here through the output. I'm currently making silver alchemical ore because, you know, I need silver for that other thing that we're going to work on. Probably not this episode, but in another episode. And you can see I've already got 2 stacks and a little bit of silver left there. And it started out with a stack of silver ore in here. So this is just kind of automated ingot production. I'm also going to be making more gold. I've got plenty of... let me go ahead and grab that so that I can clean that out. I'm going to be making more gold. I've got copper I can make here, iron, and as I said earlier, I'm making silver currently. So that is my automatic situation. I worked on that in between episodes. Also, in between episodes, I have been working toward trying to get some quests complete, and we're going to do that today. I'm so excited. As you can see here, I've got all my mystical flowers. So let's go ahead and complete that quest here. I've got a little bit extra there. So if I go here to the the quest book and the quest book quest. I don't know why that always opens up so small. And I go to the mystical flower. Oh, I got zombies. I know why I got zombies. I gotta light something up over there. That was my mistake. I will go light that up here in a second. Yeah, I've made an area over here for what we're going to be working on. I didn't put any torches on me. Like I said, I know why I've got zombies. F5, no, F5. Come on, click the buttons correctly. F7. Let's light that up over here so we don't get any more zombies. Which this is actually kind of telling here because I wasn't sure. But apparently, the mega torches do not work to prevent mobs. Okay, so that's very interesting. At least that one's not working. All right, so what was I doing? I was looking in the book. So we're going to go ahead and submit this. So we're going to do detect, claim reward. And it took all of those flowers, as we know, as I have to remember that these quests, you submit the items and actually take the items to do that. So let's go ahead and put that trophy down. We have completed another trophy. Pardon me, I'm a little yawning there. And bam. So now we have opened up some true magic. All right, so the true magic quest, this is going to open up another one for all the rooms. So going to be all the rooms. So this is kind of like towards the end of Botania to get all these rooms and 32 elementium ingots. So that's going to be a while. But we should have the chapters to open up for mystical flora. Look at that. We're ready to make our petal apothecary so we can get into some Botania. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and complete some other quests. Let's go back a little bit. So we were looking at some of the quests we had finished up earlier. Basic resources is done. Basic tinkering is done. Basic farming, not quite done. And I didn't claim that quest last time. So let's go ahead and grab that loot chest there. So we got 3 more quests to finish up in that chapter. The biggest part is going to be crossbreeding to get these mystical flowers. I'll have to work through that. But with floral fertilizer, and I just need a bigger grassier area, I should be able to get those items done. Basic automation complete. Basic storage. I want to go ahead and finish up a couple quests here. As you can see, we talked about the anti-barrel last time, so let's go ahead and make that real quick. Anti-barrel, and we're going to need nether brick, quartz stone, ender chest, and a diamond. So let's go ahead and make the nether brick. That recipe is just 8 cobblestone and 3 blaze powders in the blowy uppy thingy. I know I keep calling it blowy uppy thing. It's a combustion thing, but it blows up. Let's go ahead and pop this in there, and that's going to give us the netherrack. Oh, I got blaze powder in there. So let's go ahead and smelt that up. That's going to take a minute. We just need 6 netherrack is what it's going to give us. And while that's doing that, we're going to go ahead and let's look at the other items for this recipe. We'll go ahead and make the block of quartz, which is just 4 quartz there. And the ender chest, which is an eye of ender as well as obsidian. So I remember last time, guys, I had my obsidian maker over here. It's not the best obsidian maker, but I'm so looking forward to being able to make obsidian a better way pretty soon. All right, so let's go ahead and make the eye of ender. We're going to make the quartz block, and then we'll make the ender chest, and we'll see how far that stuff is being smelted. We've got a lot of apples here. Apparently, I forgot. Yeah, so apples. I have tons of apples coming from the tree. That's another way to make plant matter. Plant matter. Why say plant matter that way? Plant matter. Let's see. Got the block of quartz. Let's get the eye of ender here. And we surround that eye of ender with obsidian, and we have our cheap ender chest. So just the recipe there, put those there, those there. What goes on the bottom? Oh, diamond. You grab my diamond. I have 1 diamond just for this quest. I gotta get a lot more diamonds set up here, or find an easy way to make diamonds. So let's drop that there, and then I'm gonna wait to grab. Oh, we got all another brick. I didn't think it'll be ready yet. Let me put these apples back over here. So I got tons of apples. So it's good to know the apples can be used for food as well as bone meal, plant matter, bone meal. All right, let's go ahead and finish up this quest, and then we're going to get into the Botania. I'm really excited about that. So the anti-barrel. So the anti-barrel, what this thing does, it stores a lot of non-stackable items, and apparently it can hold up to 100,000 different types, which is basically going to, I'm going to set this. I'll set that right there for right now. Looking inside, I've never used it before. So if I actually put, it's a barrel. How do I put stuff in there? So just drop it in there. I don't know. We'll figure it out in, in between episodes and maybe see how cool it is. Or I'm sure you guys know, so you'll tell me how to work that. Let's go ahead and complete that quest. And then I want to go ahead and just finish up this stone queue quest. Stone queue outputs items in the order they've been inputted. I'm just going to finish it for the quest as something I actually may not use, but kind of, looking forward to it. Let's look up stone queue. The more quests we complete, the more rewards we get. So the stone queue is just stone slabs and stone and redstone. I should have all of those in here to make one of those. And let's see, make sure that detects that item. Yes, it does. And then I'm going to make a dense stone queue, which is the stone queue, along with one of these stone upgrades, which is just stone and glass. Let's go ahead and grab that. I just need one. Don't be greedy. And then we're going to make the dense stone queue, which is all of those. So ding, ding-a-ling-ling. There we go. All right, so that is complete. Let's grab that loot chest. And we're going to move on. Wait a minute, did I complete the last one? I thought I didn't claim it. Okay, there we go. That's claimed. So the silver chest, we're waiting to make more silver ore. So we'll work on that next episode. Let's jump into something exciting and new. Let's clear out our inventory a little bit. Let's put these items up. I don't need those. And we're going to save these items for later. And let's go ahead and put some items we don't need. All right. So brand new chapter, guys. I hope you are so excited getting into some mystical flora. I know we're about halfway through this episode, but I want to take time through Botania. For those that don't know Botania, this may be a little bit boring for you. I like the beginning parts of Botania because it's so easy. First thing we need to actually do is make the petal apothecary. So let's look at the recipe for that. Petal apothecary. So that is actually just any color petal, which you have plenty of those. We're going to need some cobblestone as well as some cobblestone slabs. So luckily we have plenty of those mystical flowers left over. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a petal from that. And I'm going to have to make a Botania chest. We will do that in between episodes because I'm going to get a lot of flowers. I might actually use the storage system setup. A lot of people do that with a drawer controller and a lot of drawers where you get all the flowers, you get all of the petals, all the things you get from Botania in one area. So we may do that after I record, between episodes. So let's go ahead and make sure, do we have enough cobblestone? We don't have any cobblestone over there. Let's make some cobblestone slabs. So this recipe does require cobblestone. And so let's go ahead and make the petal apothecary. Oh, apparently I don't want to use my gray flowers. I want to use the black petals because I got plenty of those. And we have one petal apothecary. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Let's let that clear up for a second. Let's put these items over here. So like I said, I'll get a chest over there. That area I set up over there will be our Botania area going forward. Let's go ahead and claim this quest. And we're going to move on. So the next thing they want us to make is a pure daisy along with some living wood and some living rock. So a pure daisy, in case you did not know what that recipe is, a pure daisy is you take white mystical petals around the petal apothecary. Now it's going to require some water. I did get white petals last time, didn't I? Oh, I hope so. I'm going to need that. I know I got gray ones. Did I get white ones for the quest? We may have to get some more floral fertilizer to go through that. Let's go back over here to basic farming and it'll tell me if I completed the white. I did not complete the mystical white flower. All right, so let's go ahead and let me set this down over here and we're going to make some quick floral fertilizer and hopefully get some white petals here. I can probably do some crossbreeding to get the white petals, but that will take a while. So now this does require water to go into it. Usually what I do, I set it down. Actually, I will go ahead and do that. We're going to set it down in this middle, let's do it over here at the beginning section here. There we go. And that way it's kind of at a low level. You don't have to worry about trying to reach up and grab it. And then we're just going to put some water. Usually people keep an infinite water source close to it as well because you're going to have to keep putting water into the petal apothecary. And I think there's even a way later on to pump water into it so it's constantly filled with water each time and you don't have to worry about putting it in there. So what we're going to need, let's look at the recipe for floral fertilizer again. Floral fertilizer. And that is just going to be bone meal surrounded by the different kind of floral items here. So can I make, the powder now? Yes, I can do that. I don't think I made that last time. So now since I actually have the petals from the black ones, I can actually take the bone meal, which I'm glad I did, use what little bone meal I have left over, because actually having the plant matter saves the bone meal for just this occasion. And let's go ahead and make that mortal and whatever that, the mortal and the thing, the thing for the powder, pestle and mortar. It's always hard to say. Missing a bowl. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a quick bowl. Set slabs, regular ones, perfect. And now I can make that item really quick. All right. Let's grab that, and then we're going to go ahead and crush up these little flowers that we have here. Oh, we're going to need a lot more. I'm going to need a lot more. I'm trying to not use everything right now because we're trying to get white flowers. Let's make some more plant matter and get some, I don't know, I got 15 flowers over here. I was going to do, let me just save one. And then we're going to go ahead and turn all of those into petals. That way we can grind them all up and get a lot more floral fertilizer. There we go. Floral fertilizer. I should be able to now grind that up. What am I doing? Put that in there. And let's just get all of it. Did it get all of it? Did it break? Wait a minute. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was worried that it broke for a second. All right. Now we can make this. All right, so that's giving us a lot of floral fertilizer. Now I don't have another grassy area. I am sharing that with my animals. I'll probably end up putting some grass around there, which is kind of going to be interesting because the grassy area. Hi. Okay, that sheep is super energized. The grassy area is where the animals spawn, and I want a grassy area where animals don't spawn. So I don't know what my options are there. We got red, green. We're trying to find a white flower is what we're looking for. Oh, look at that. We got a white flower on the second try. That's totally awesome. All right. So what we're going to do, I'm going to actually make some more plant matter real quick because I need 4 white mystical petals. So let's go ahead and grab these apples. And we're coming up close to the end of the episode, so we're going to actually have a lot of loot chests open up here. There we go. So let's grab a couple of plant matter there. I'm not going to put, like I said, I need a chest to put all these flowers in. I'm going to put these in my pouch for right now. So I got orange, green, gray, which we had last time. Got that color, red. All this stuff I need to put up. Running out of room here. Let's just put the bowls over here for right now. I plant matter right there. Okay, cool. All right, let's put the black floral powder. We'll go through and clean this stuff up. All right, so we got the mystical white flower. Let's turn those into 2 petals, and we're going to turn these 2 petals into 4 petals. And we'll go ahead and get started on the living rock and living wood. So let's do 1, 2. Use that. And I have my shears. I think I'll stick those up here. There they go. So let's grab some shears. And now we have enough to make more. Let's go ahead and make, let's make 1 more of these just so we'll have it on the background. Because I want to use those flowers that I currently have. Let's make 2 of those. Put those up, and I'm going to make 2 of these pure daisies. That way I can get 1 for living rock and 1 for living wood, which means I'm going to need another bucket of water. And I should also need 2 seeds. So let's go ahead and complete these. Make sure I'm doing on time. I'm doing pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and turn that into 4 petals there. And like I said, I'm going to need 2 seeds to complete this. And we got seeds left over. Wait a minute. Get oriented. My seeds over here. Seeds are in this chest. And I'm going to need 2 seeds. 1, 2. All right. So to make the pure daisy, we're going to go ahead and drop in the petals. And you actually drop them in. You don't right click them in. You actually just drop 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see there it says it's ready for the seed. It turns it into a petal apothecary. Not petal apothecary, a pure daisy, which is what the quest requires. So I'm going to make 2 of these. And we're going to, and there's a reason I'm making 2. Now it says shift right click with an empty hand to add back the last recipe. That's something I hardly ever use because I always forget. Oops. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I didn't mean to do that. Get back down there. All right, shift right. Well, I guess you're not going to shift right click with an open hand because of that. I don't want to pick it up. Let's go ahead and drop it in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to drop in the seed. And now we have 2 pure daisies. Let's make sure the quest is actually reading that. Let's go back down here to Mystical Flora. And it is reading the pure daisy. So what we're going to do with that pure daisy, we are going to put one over here and let's see, make sure I have a space between that and one right here. Now we're going to surround one of these with stone and surround one of these with logs, and it takes about a minute. So while those are actually going to be cooking up to make the, what's the next item it said I needed? Make sure the living wood, we just need one, and the living rock, we're going to let those cook up while we open up our loot bag. So let's grab 8 stone. I know it only requires 1 for the quest, but we're going to need more for just to work through Botania. So having these extra ones does help. We're at the end of the episode, so it's like I said, it takes about a minute. So it takes me about a minute to go through my outro. Let me get these all set up here. I'm so excited to get into Botania because this is stuff I kind of know. But being a 112 pack, I'm sure there's things with Botania that I don't know about. So I'm just going to, you see these little sparkles that are going around this? This means that it is working to transform this into something else. So that will turn that stone into living stone, and it will actually turn this this wood into living wood. So let's go ahead and get that. I'll put the torches back down. Where's the torch? Got dark over here. All right, so we'll just have to put it over here. All right, so while that is cooking up, let's go ahead and open up our loot chest and see what kind of cool items we got today. First loot chest we got is going to give us more devil horns and more devil tail. I got a lot of those. I feel like it. Let's see. A bouncy plate from Random Things. Random Things is actually one of the mods I'm really looking forward to getting to. I've never played with that. A Scathe music disc, okay, and 2 Scathe music discs. Guess if you're into music, that's gonna be working. I don't know what a Scathe one does, like a scratch disc, and magenta balloons. There we go. All right, so you heard the little pop, pop, pop. We got our living rock that has been completed. I should better vein mine this. And the living wood is now being transformed. So I'm going to go ahead and vein mine that once it goes all the way around. And that quest is complete. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our loot chest from that item. Claim? Did I claim it? Yes, we did. All right, so let's see what we got, if we got anything cool or interesting there. A lapis lamp and a quartz lamp from Random Things. See, Random Things is just so cool. All right, so what we'll be working on next time is going to be the basic mana generation, which is going to be the endo flame. So this is what I mentioned earlier. All of that wood and those extra sticks we're going to be using is going to be helpful with the endo flames. I'm going to expand out this area quite a bit with a lot more dirt. We'll have to do some more dirt generation. But yeah, totally cool. So that's all I have to do right now for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you are enjoying the episode and you are enjoying this series. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, tips, tricks, techniques, or just want to say hi, leave that comment down below because you guys' feedback is totally awesome. Just, you guys know that. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, show me some love, click some likes, do all those awesome things. If you're new to my channel, yeah, go ahead and subscribe, do that thing. If you're not already doing so, be sure you are following me over on Twitch and Twitter. That way you can be notified when new episodes come out, as well as be notified when I stream live, which I do on the weekends. I stream with the squad on Fridays and Saturdays, and I stream with some friends on Sundays doing some non-Minecraft stuff sometimes. This Sunday, actually, if you're watching it on the 20th, which is tonight, we're going to be doing Sky Factory speed run. So that's always very exciting. If you're able to catch it this week, make sure to check it out. If not, you can always go to my Twitch channel and watch the replays on that. So that is totally awesome, something you can do. If you're looking for a server to play on, be sure to head over to Aim to Game. It's what we use for all of our multi-server channels, and that's something cool you can do. All right, so I think I've talked enough for now. A lot of good stuff done, a lot of productive things done. So happy got a new chapter open. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you all later. Have a good one, guys. Bye.